said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Red Raiders will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the single back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
On the run, fires downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time is really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Fakes the grab. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious. And you've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the touchdown. Red Raider. This defense taking one back to the house.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? Fast guys, the defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move them back. 6th play of the drive coming up. Snapped it in the shotgun. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. On the move at the 30. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds a man in the middle. Sprinting away. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back, looking for help. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll run it from the gun. It's that hole for 4. He gets it out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter, right? I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Pitches way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets into the 20-yard line.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short.
And man, that's a great job by this defense, using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline, and they've really been able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a 4th down.
He'll field the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And they won't be able to connect downfield looking for a big-time play.
And his QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket right here. You can tell. He gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the bench.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The RPO far complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. They try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Richards. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Blasted as he lets it go. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nice move there. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he continues to fight for yards. All kinds of room to the right. Running inside the 20.
This is crazy.
And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing
That's
off those
crazy.
wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
The blocking doesn't have to be perfect because this guy makes people miss and creates explosive plays.
Yeah, yards after contact really has been a big part of this rushing offense this season, and obviously in this game as well. They've got guys that give tremendous individual effort. They are hard to bring down.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown Longhorns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USC found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Coliseum. Fight on, and the men of Troy will do just that. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Direct snap. Got the first down and more. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Red Raider. Back on the option.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys' offense.
They'll try to tackle him on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That kind of drive would... Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll try the left side. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Complete to the right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got some room, it was over.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Final play of the quarter coming. Dropping back, it's Richards. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Ready? Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on this play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Third down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop in this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down. Man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating a loss on first down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're dealing with a second and long. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
When it gets in long yardage situations defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, shooting up chunks of yards, and now making the situation a lot more manageable.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Off play action on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pushed through behind his pad. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff to the single back. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get it down to the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Pushes ahead. Headed to the end zone he goes. Touchdown Longhorn! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
Man, I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Tried to move that ball forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go right back to it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark it down at the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really...
Turning it on! Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Richards. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down.
27 jump. 27 jump.
Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He rifles one deep down the right side.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
It's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times, and it climbs in the end zone. That was a good job of making sure you down them and set your D up.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he just dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, but it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes a grab down the middle. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. One more snap coming before halftime. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Catch that. 50-50.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Richards. They're working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Here we go. Stack.
Sends it back in motion. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Ready, ready. 6 remain.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. Really strong job on the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's loose. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give to the back. He breaks the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. That time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The give from the gun. Powers through the defender. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
Texas 35. Texas Tech 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Towards ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Richards. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big time play.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
At the 29. Offense facing
The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th run of the day. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Give to the single back. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running to the left. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown Longhorns. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness.